Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyamu kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqoon. Sadaqallahu mawlana al-azim. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم. Inshallah, in this series of short clips, I want to bring to you some of the important points made in the Quran about Ramadan. So we want to learn the Quranic perspective of Ramadan as to how Allah Ta'ala wants to describe Ramadan to us in His book. The first thing to know is that Ramadan is the only month mentioned in the Quran with its name. So Ramadan as a month is the only month mentioned in the Quran, and also Ramadan is mentioned only once. It is also interesting to note that the command for fasting has also come once in the Quran. Whereas if you look at Salah, the command for Salah directly or indirectly has come hundreds of times. Now this is very important and interesting that Allah Ta'ala mentions fasting or the command for fasting only once, because He knew that most of the Muslims will fast anyway, even if they are told once. But what Muslims find difficult is to establish Salah, and that is why Quran and Allah in the Quran reminds them over and over again to establish Salah. Now, if you look at this ayah, Allah Ta'ala states that fasting has been made obligatory upon you, just like it has been made obligatory, or it had been made obligatory upon people before you, in the hope that you become pious. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. So it is not necessary that everyone who fasts will become pious. We need to have the right intention, we need to have the right procedure, so that by the end of Ramadan we become pious. Fasting is the best way which Allah prescribes so that a person may attain piety. And if you look at this, in the month of Ramadan, when you are in the state of fasting, you stay away from the most basic of your needs, which is essential for you, like food and drink, and you stay away from the most strongest of your urges. What Allah Ta'ala is telling us, that if you can stay away from these things which are really important and really strong inside you, then you can stay away from other things too. You can stay well away from sins. You just need to continue this legacy even after Ramadan, that in Ramadan, when you stayed away from what is otherwise halal, then outside Ramadan you can stay away from what Allah has made haram. This is what Quran teaches us about fasting. And inshallah, if you practice enough, if you have the right determination, then inshallah we all will attain that state of piety after the month of Ramadan. May Allah give us tawfiq. We will continue inshallah. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.